Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cryptoverse. This is Ralph, your host, and today we got another DC NFT video for you. But today it's all about Harley Quinn. So today we're going to look at the Harley Quinn game that DC sent out notifications for. You can play this game if you're a Batcat holder or a Harley Quinn freaking box of mayhem NFT, whatever it's called. That's such a long name. But yeah guys, so let's jump right into it and let's play this game. Tonight's the night, Harley Quinn crew. You've been holding on to those Harley Quinn freaking awesome boxes of mayhem forever. And even though you are absolutely freaking awesome, you have been a little worried about how much mayhem is actually inside and the stability of Harley's glue gunning skills. Should you have put it that close to the stove? What would happen if you got it wet? So many questions. None of that matters now though, because you are heading out into the streets of Gotham City tonight. The moon is shining through the smoggy clouds. The night is just beginning and you're wearing your absolutely favorite outfit to celebrate the one and only Harley freaking Quinn. Look at the sparkle. Look at the fringe. The neon pink zebra print matches the 4-inch platforms. Brave and bold. Perfect. When the clock struck 6 p.m., your box started playing a little tune. And you got a little nervous. No, excited. This is exciting. The crank turned. The clinky sound of the music got faster and faster until pop! You still have all your limbs, and not a sequin on your outfit is out of place. Phew! You finally see what was inside your box with a special surprise, a note from Harley and a burner phone. Read the note. You read the note. It's right there. Go ahead and read. We'll wait. Crew, are you excited? I'm excited. I know you're looking fierce, and while I'll be busy perpetrating, I hope you all snap a pic for me to check later. Tonight's a test, not just for me, but for you too, crew. Your job is to keep the Gotham City District Night Watch off my back long enough for me to get this job done. I left notes at a few spots where I can set up, but only if you know enough about me to get your job done. As you arrive at the bridge to Arkham Isle, you're wondering how you're going to break in. But as you get closer to the Gotham waterfront, it's clear you won't need to worry. An impromptu raid has kicked off under the bridge to Arkham Isle, and the music is loud, bouncy, and everyone's dancing their butts off. Floating majestically above the river are big balloons, featuring the faces of infamous guests of Arkham Asylum. There's a Joker. He will not like how he was drawn at all. The glow sticks on the tongue are hilarious though. And of course, the Riddler. All those question marks lighting up the black light are hard to miss. You have to wonder how Harley got all that straw to stick to a balloon the size of a mailbox though, for the Scarecrow. Rubber is notoriously hard to glue gun. Join the party. Once. You groove your way through the crowd to the ledge overlooking the river, where you see the strings tied to each of the balloons and a note from Dr. Harley Quinzel herself. Harley Quinn crew, eyes only. To set up a little distraction for the Gotham City Dork Knights, you'll need to tie a wanna play box to one of these balloons. I'll tell you if you can text me the answer to the question about me. We kick off where it all began. I first got interested in criminal mind and criminatory at my alma mater. Where did I get my degree? Well, there's only one place Dr. Harley Quinzel could have gotten her degrees. And yes, that is right. That's Gotham City University. You text Harley, Gotham City University. You have obviously read Harley Quinn number 7, 2000 to present. You see those 3 dots. Dot, 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 dot. You got it right. I knew you had a good head on your shoulders, better than your feet. At least, am I right? They won't all be that easy, but if you know me, they won't be that hard. Tie that wanna play box to Two-Face and make sure the balloons back up to that others before you set up the glitter cannons. Dot, dot, dot. She's still typing. You and the other Harley crew members make your way across town on the elevated train. Someone's brought an accordion. A bunch of hula hoopers get on the 6th Avenue. Bubbles everywhere. You see impromptu street parties all over the city. Did Harley put all this together? The loading docks of Ace Chemicals are wide open as you arrive. It's a melt ya past party, declares a banner on a walkway above a giant vat of yellow-green goo. People are throwing pictures, mementos, books, and even lamps into the slurry that absorbs it all with a satisfying sound slump. As each new object splats down, attached to the outside of the vat, you see a note. Another note. You think for a moment, then text Harley back. Harley Quinn crew puzzle number 2. Would you love to melt your regrets away? Get some catharsis to put a spring back in your step? Well, I need you to answer another question before you melt some GCDK faces. Tonight brings back memories. The bad kinds I tried to repress. But at least I can stomach them now, thanks to the treatment I got from a partner in crime. Who helped me heal? Poison Ivy text. Ding, 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 ding. You got it. Poison Ivy is my number 1. Good thing you read up on Batman Harley Quinn 1999. I need you to grab the one and only box and that kickboard and set it adrift on the goo. You don't gotta worry. I got one that won't melt in the hydrofluoric acid. Just don't get any on you or you'll show up at the Peregrinators Club in all sorts of trouble. Head to Upper Gotham. You flash your box at the bouncer and grab a mask from the table near the front door. Then you saunter into the glittering ballroom of the Peregrinators Club. Crewmates at your side. A swing band plays a catchy tune and the chandeliers sparkle as a classy Gothamites mix and mingle at a classy masquerade. At least you're not worried about what's going to spill on this party. A swing band plays a catchy tune and chandeliers sparkle as classy Gothamites mix and mingle at a classy masquerade. At least you're not worried about what's going to spill on you at this party. Happy 30th Harley Quinn is spelled out in the sparkling letters on the backdrop behind the horn section. A giant pile of presents dominates the middle of the room from the floor to the ceiling, but partygoers don't seem to mind walking around it to the bar. You dodge a couple in falcon masks. It's a relief it's not an out-theme party. You have enough on your plate tonight without dealing with those freaks. Mix and mingle. After circulating and wasting some time talking to a woman wearing a particularly fantastic bejeweled salamander costume, you finally find a note on the centerpiece of a table by the mountain of gifts. You found another note. To Dr. Harley Quinzel, Classy Pants Crew. The first time I stepped foot in this joint, I brought a present, a giant cake bomb. Everyone needs exploding pastries in their lives. Mix it up, squares. Maybe you don't think this is my scene, but if you want to be in my crew, you need to learn what skills are useful anywhere. Here's another piece of my trivia. Who taught me how to pickpocket? Take a walk on the wild side. You text back, Catwoman, to Harley's number. I mean, duh, right? She texts right back. I mean, duh, you have read Harley Quinn, Volume 3, number 47. We're finally getting in sync, yay? No time for sparkle collecting now, though. Find a tricked out treat box and make sure it's in front and center in the pile of presents. Are you ready for the after party? I'll text you the directions. You push some branches out of the way, and the smell of rhinoceros tells you you're close to your goal. Unlike other locations you've visited, the Gotham Botanical Gardens is deserted as you follow the directions Harley texted. Only noises are the sounds of insects and far-off traffic as you make your way along the perilous path of perennials and turn left at the Cretaceous Cycad Garden. But there's no time to stop and smell the roses, now that you can smell them over the rhinoceros, as you make your way to the gates of the Gotham Zoo. They are, as expected, wide open for you, and as you enter the central plaza, you see a gigantic 7-layer cake made of ice, fish, bananas, lettuce, and carrots. Obviously, Harley has something wild planned. Find a note on a familiar stationery set on the 4th layer from the top in a carefully arranged group of edible flowers. My fine feathered crew. If you ever been caged up, you know that it's beyond unfair to imprison anyone, especially innocent and loyal animals. I wish I could have taken every single one of these amazing creatures home with me, but we can do the next best thing. I'll send you the code to the cages if you can tell me who stood by me through thick and thin. Take a walk on the wild side. That's Bud and Lou. Congratulations, you party animals. While you're growing on me, Bud and Lou were my number one and my other number one for life. Sometimes, if you love someone, you gotta set them free. You totally know what she's talking about, like in Harley Quinn 2016 number 34. Drop a minute love box on the kick and backs away slowly. And before you head over to the amusement mile, plug the following codes into the cage control system. You'll also find a crate of party favors for a new party guest. Don't worry, none are venomous or very venomous. Just don't get too close to the wombat. He doesn't like costumes. Giant neon chalk arrows greet you as you jump the turnstile at Amusement Mile. Once again, the gates are wide open, and you make your way past Dog on a Dog and the rest of the midway to the old abandoned Amusement Mile, roller derby track, and pick up Murder Ball Arena. You haven't been there since the Gotham City Jamazoans took on the Star City Aftermath. Great match. You slowly open the doors to the arena and you trip a party siren tied to the door. A recording of an audience cheering echoes throughout the room, then goes silent. When you recover, you see a fully decorated arena with robotic roller derby teams frozen as in the middle of a match. Creepy. You see a note taped to the barrier between the seats and the rink. Game on. Keeping one eye on the robot's frozen place, you read the note. To Harley Quinn crew, don't worry, I'm not expecting you to suit up against the amusement my aggressive automatons. But it's important for you to find an outlet for your aggression, whether it's a sport, a video game, an elaborate series of illegal parties, and an increasingly elaborated set of cakes. One of my favorites is roller derby. It's really lets you get your feeling out there. What squad did I play for? Well, there's only one team, the Brooklyn Bruisers, you text back. Obviously, the Brooklyn Bruisers. Who hasn't read Harley Quinn number 30, A Tree Blows Up in Brooklyn, a real classic. And the crowd goes wild! You're almost done. Just one more opportunity to slow down the GCDK. And a few more minutes for me to get this done. Go down to number 4. Put that yours truly box inside the robot's helmet. Trust me, it'll fit. I checked. Turn on the lights, that big switch by the scoreboard, and make sure you don't step back in that rink. Those bots play for keeps. And get your butts down to Old Gotham. You're my last line of defense if the robots let us down. You sneak out of Amusement Mile, just as you see members of the Gotham City District Night Watch rushing through the gates in their bat cowls. Hopefully, the Amusement Mile aggressive automatons can keep their winning streak going in one more match. Rushing to the ferry, you and your fellow crew members run from the Port Adams terminal to Gotham City Hall Plaza, where a giant chalk circle says, Harley Quinn crew, wait here. You all look at each other with a mix of excitement and nerves. A giant projection lights up the front of the Gotham Hall of Records. A giant diamond flashes between colors. A star, a bone, a button, a cherry, a heart, and suddenly, boom! Confetti cannons go off all around you. The projections lights up saying, we win, Harley Quinn crew. You see notes flying around in the clouds of confetti. Grab a note from the air. I could have never pulled it off without you, crew. But now I need to lie low for a bit. I can't say I'll call on you every time. I've got a scheme. Sometimes a gal just wants to commit crimes on her own. You know, I'm looking for an open larceny kind of crew relationship. But what a party. You kept the GCDK off my back long enough for me to break in and steal back my stories. And I'm going to share them. I'll be back with your part of the take when the heat dies down. XOXO Harley Quinn. Members of the Gotham City District Night Watch run into the plaza, their shoulders falling as they realize they're too late. They look so sad. Or at least you assume they do under those Batman masks as reality hits, where you're all dressed to the nines and celebrating Harley's success. None of you are carrying boxes. What crime would they charge you for? Possession of a note? Looking amazing? Standing in a plaza? You and the crew wander off together into the streets of Gotham City. What a party. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you can get notified when I make more videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.